This morning, a man's secret videos of a teenage girl in a shower has him behind bars this morning.
Charlie Cooper is at police headquarters this morning. And Charlie, who exactly tipped them off about these videos?
Good morning. Well, that guy's fiance's teenage family member is actually the one who tipped them all off on what happened. So police say 28-year-old Christopher Mendiola is responsible for asking that teenage family member, the family member of his fiance or his former fiance now, to videotape her and pay her for that video. Now, of course, the teenage girl said no and then went to his fiance and told her exactly what he said in that text message. His fiance at the time actually confronted him about what happened, and he admitted to doing so. And then she asked that he give the phone back so that she could take him off of the family plan. Before she returned that phone to the phone company, she decided to look through his deleted photos and videos folder, and that's when she realized that he did, in fact, videotape her. And so she brought that video, or his phone rather, to the police, and police actually found the video showing that he placed that phone in a basket within the bathroom and secretly videotaped that teenager. Now he faces charges for invasive video recording and is currently sitting in jail this morning. Back to you.
Thank you, Charlie.